What's going on, everyone? Today we are taking a look at the Linogy All-in-One Battery Charger. This is an all-in-one eco-friendly solution for AA and AAA rechargeable batteries. It combines fast charging, battery storage, and battery health monitoring all into one convenient unit. Besides the charger, you also get Linogy's own rechargeable batteries. I'll go over more of the specifications later in the video, but overall, these are definitely much better than most other rechargeable batteries on the market. All right, so taking a look at the charger itself, this is a 3-in-1 unit. This has a battery charger here up top, a battery health detector built into every port, and then you have a battery storage compartment here at the bottom as well. Besides all of that, you also have a battery level tester right over here on this port as well. First off, let's take a look at the charging compartment here in the top. As you can see here, this can charge up to 8 batteries at once, and this is compatible with lithium-ion, nickel metal hydride, and nickel cadmium batteries. So besides the Linogy batteries, you can charge pretty much any other cells such as Innerloop, Pale Blue, EBL, Amazon Basics, and a lot more as well. So whether it's for your camera, game controllers, computer mouses, or other everyday devices, this will make sure you always have batteries ready to go without having to stock up. So let me go ahead and show you how this works. As I said earlier, this can charge up to 8 batteries. Right here I have one of their Linogy AA batteries. Just pop it in just like that. And as you can see right here above every charging slot, there's a little indicator light, and that checks the battery health of the battery. As you can see, this one is blinking green, so the battery's good, but if it was a bad battery, that's when it wouldn't attempt to charge the battery. Besides AA batteries, this can also charge AAA batteries as well. All you got to do is pop it in these adapters here that are included with the charger, and you can go ahead and put that AAA battery in any of the 8 slots as well. And once again, as you can see, it checks the battery health, and then it continues to charge the battery right there. So pretty cool that it allows you to charge both AA and AAA batteries. You can charge all AA's, all AAA, or go ahead and mix and match here in the slots. This is going to reduce the need for having multiple chargers for separate kinds of batteries. All right, so just a quick side note, I had used some of these batteries to show them as a demonstration, but as I was editing, I noticed that I loaded some of them backwards like this. So just to clarify, you need to put this minus to minus here in the adapter, and then positive to positive just like that. And then you'll go ahead and load them in so that has the correct orientation in the charger like that. Coming to the right side over here, this is where you have your built-in battery tester. So to use that, go ahead and grab a battery cell. Again, it can be AA or AAA. Pop that in there. Click on this button. It'll blink yellow while it's checking the status. And as you can see, we have a green light, which means it has a sufficient charge. But if it were to light up yellow, that means you have a low battery. And then if it lights up red, that's when you have a battery that's out of power. So again, nice to have that built-in feature. You don't have to have a separate battery tester. You can do it off right here from the same unit. All right, so coming to the bottom, this is one of my favorite parts of this battery station, and this is your battery storage compartment. This is designed to hold up to 40 batteries, and the cool part about this is a completely automated system. So how this works is right here you have your 8 battery slots. Let me go ahead and just fill these up so I can show you in real time how this works and what it does. All right, so as you can see here, it's going to now charge all 8 of these batteries at the same time. Typically, most battery chargers that you can get from Amazon or anything only charge about 4 of them. So nice to have a lot more batteries on here. So now, once these batteries are all charged, you don't have to manually remove them. Instead, they'll automatically drop down into the storage compartment here. They automatically drop down once the batteries are all fully charged, but if you wanted to drop them down at an earlier time, you can also hold this button down right here, and that'll drop them down. So let me go ahead and show you an example right here. And as you can see, just like that, the batteries go from being charged to automatically being stored into the storage compartment. So definitely a very cool and simple system. This takes a lot of the manual work out of managing rechargeable batteries. Typically, when I have rechargeable batteries, I'm kind of the only one maintaining it. I got to recharge the batteries once they're done charging. I got to set them somewhere, tell my wife and kids where they are, and kind of just manage the whole system by myself. But this is such an easy system that anyone in your family can easily adapt to it. It's kind of just an infinite cycle. So you just take out your batteries that you need here, pop them in your device, and when you switch them out, go ahead and pop the dead battery up top here. Go ahead and go at the bottom, grab your new battery, and then when you return, the new batteries be down here, and you kind of just keep rotating it just like that. So once again, definitely very convenient to easily keep the batteries charged and stored at the same time with very little effort on your part. Another fun little feature on this battery charging station is this e-ink display right here. This shows you how many batteries you charge and the carbon dioxide reduced right here on the screen. So as you charge your batteries, it'll show you the environmental impact you're having. And then right over here, it has a little graphical display. As you charge more batteries, this is gonna grow from a small plant like that into a full tree. So it's a fun little thing here to show your kids, kind of help teach them more about environmental impact and things like that. And besides this little screen here, there's also a QR code. Simply push this button once, go ahead and scan that code, and this will take you to the Linogy website. And as you can see right here, I named my tree Pinocchio. It shows that I'm a level 1 eco novice, and I saved 0.854 kilograms of carbon dioxide. And then if I click into it, you can see I have the whole little chart right here. It shows my level. It shows my achievements. So I charge 8 batteries. That's how much carbon dioxide I reduce. It shows your ranking among other users. And then it shows right here in your area. Right here, I chose the North American Evergreen Valley. It shows right here that the users using this right now have saved 32 kilograms of carbon dioxide reduced. So again, a fun little feature there that you can share with your kids to teach them a little more about environmental impacts. All right, so taking a look at the AA batteries, these are definitely some of the best rechargeable batteries on the market. First off, these have a large 3600 milliwatt hour capacity. This uses what's called CBPI encapsulation technology, which utilizes the internal space more efficiently. And that's how these batteries are able to have a much larger capacity in the same form factor as other rechargeable batteries. I don't have any battery testers, but I did see a few other reviews where they tested the capacity, and these did perform as advertised. Some companies just make random claims and lie about having larger capacities, but in this case, these are actually true 3600 milliwatt hour cells. As a comparison, these inner loop batteries I have are rated for 2000 milliwatt hours. So Linogy batteries have almost double the capacity, again, in the same form factor, being that AA battery. In the end, this is going to give you a much longer runtime and less battery swapping. So one thing that's very popular in my house is gaming. I have 2 kids, and then me and my wife also play games occasionally as well. And if you have a Oculus, or well, Meta Quest as it's called now, you'll know that these controllers can chew through batteries very easily. I used to use disposable batteries with these, but it just burns through them so quickly that you're going to be changing them out almost daily. Even with rechargeable batteries, you're still going to have to swap those out very often. But like I said earlier, with these, you're going to have almost double the capacity. So that's double the playtime you can get from these. So you can enjoy more playing games and not have to worry about changing the batteries as often. Same thing with an Xbox controller. Unfortunately, these don't have rechargeable batteries yet. As you can see, we have disposables right now. But once I pop these 2 in, this is going to make it a whole lot more simple. Just pop them in, play your game, charge them at the top, grab some new ones, and again, just keep on with that cycle, and just makes it a lot easier and more convenient. Same thing, Wii controllers. These have a bunch of sensors in them. If you're playing something like Wii Sports, these are going to chew through batteries very quickly as well. Again, I have disposables, but I'm going to eventually switch all of these to rechargeable batteries, and that's going to make it a whole lot easier. And last but not least, we use flashlights very often, whether it's for a power outage or going out in the backyard and seeing something at night. I usually just keep about 1 or 2 of these tucked into a drawer. And as you all know, nothing worse than going for a flashlight, try to turn it on, and that battery's dead. So definitely looking forward to using these cells in this flashlight as well. Besides a higher capacity, Linogy's batteries will also work a lot longer as well. Traditional nickel metal hydride batteries are good for about 500 to 800 cycles on average, while the Linogy batteries I have here are rated for a much higher 1200 cycles. So that's 140% more cycles than the average rechargeable battery on the market. Again, that's 1200 cycles for each of these batteries. So having one of these will basically be equal to having 1200 disposable batteries. With regular disposable batteries, assuming I catch a good sale, I usually pay about $20 for a 60 pack. So doing the math, if I use one of these instead of purchasing disposable batteries, that would save me a whopping $400. So not only are these better for the environment by reducing battery waste, but also a lot cheaper as well. And again, thanks to this all-in-one system, it basically makes it as the same effort as using disposable batteries. So with a disposable battery, most people would throw it in the garbage, go to where they have their disposable batteries, grab it, put it in their control. Same thing here, but instead instead of the garbage, you just pop it in on top, go at the bottom, grab your battery, close that up, and then just like that, you're good to go. As I said earlier, I plan to swap out all my controllers with rechargeable batteries, so I'm going to need a lot less batteries compared to disposable. If you have a few devices that need, say, 10 batteries total, I would recommend getting about 14 batteries here. So this way you can always have 10 batteries in your devices and 4 over here sitting on standby. And as they die out, you just keep swapping them like that. Of course, more is going to be better, but you can also get by with a smaller amount as well. When it comes to charging, these are also much better than traditional rechargeable batteries. Nickel metal hydride batteries usually take about 6 hours to fully charge, but in combination with the Linogy charging station, these here charge much quicker at only 3 hours. So that's literally twice as fast when it comes to charging. Definitely very impressive, especially when you consider that these batteries are almost double the capacity as well. And as I said earlier, you have a total of 8 charging slots. So with this charger, you'll be able to charge 8 Linogy 3600 milliwatt batteries in only 3 hours. When it comes to storage, these also have another advantage over other rechargeable batteries as well. Nickel metal hydride batteries have a high discharge rate of about 15-20% per month. So if you stored one of these batteries for 6 months, it's likely going to be dead or very close to it, making it pretty bad for long-term storage. Linogy's lithium-ion batteries perform much better by being able to retain 88% of their charge after 12 months. So compared to the traditional rechargeable battery, these are going to be a lot more dependable as well. So if you have a power outage, depending how long these batteries have been sitting, it's a 50-50 chance if they'll have enough charge or not. But like I said, thanks to the lower discharge rate with Linogy, even after a year of sitting, you still have plenty of charge left to run your flashlights, fans, or any other devices that you might need in a power outage. Another benefit of these batteries is having a higher voltage. Most rechargeable batteries are only 1.2 volts, while Linogy's are 1.5 volts. So if you use them in a flashlight, this is going to give you a brighter output compared to other rechargeable batteries. So not only are you getting a longer battery life, but you're also getting better performance as well. So another benefit on these batteries is they have no memory effect. So if you had a battery like the inner loop here, and if you charge it to 100 and drained it down to 30%, charge it back to 100, drain it to 30, eventually it's going to remember that 30 to 100 capacity, and it's going to start operating as if that was the full battery size. So with these, you always want to make sure you go from 0 to 100, 0 to 100, or charging partial charge is going to damage the cell and make it work with less capacity. These do not have that issue. You could charge it from 100 to 30, 10 to 100, 0 to 100, keep switching that around, and it's still going to operate at its full capacity without losing any performance. So again, a lot less maintenance, a lot less thinking to do. Just use them however you want to use them. You don't have to worry about having those issues. And these batteries are designed to perform well in temperatures from -4 Fahrenheit to 131 degrees Fahrenheit. So no matter if it's extremely hot or extremely cold, these batteries will be dependable and work all year round. And last but not least, these batteries have been tested and certified to be safe by the FCC, CE, PSC, and CCC. So unlike random no-name batteries, you can ensure these batteries meet all safety standards to make sure you don't have any shorts, fires, or other battery-related issues. Besides the certifications, these batteries also have built-in protective circuits to prevent overcharge and short circuits. And they also have a solid state design, which significantly reduces the chances of leakage. So all in all, just like the charging station itself, definitely a safe, dependable, and well-made battery. Overall, this is definitely a great charging station. It works well, it's very convenient, And best of all, it can save you a lot of money compared to disposable batteries or traditional rechargeable batteries as well. All in all, I would definitely recommend this battery charger from Linogy. If you would like to purchase or get more information, I'll also have the link in the description as well. All right, well, that about wraps up this video. As usual, if you have any questions at all, feel free to drop me a comment and let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. What's going on, everyone? Today we are taking a look at the Linogy All-In-One Battery Charger. This is an all-in-one eco-friendly solution for AA and AAA rechargeable batteries. It combines fast charging, battery storage, and battery health monitoring all into one convenient unit. Besides the charger, you also get Linogy's own rechargeable batteries. I'll go over more of the specifications later in the video, but overall, these are definitely much better than most other rechargeable batteries on the market.